Well, good afternoon, Love Train Riders. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you're doing awesome. I'm having a really great day. It's a little late in the afternoon. I didn't really tape anything. To be honest, I've been boring all day long. I haven't really gotten out or anything. It's been raining. I wanted to go get my driver's license because I have my birth certificate that I got in the mail, so now I can finally go get it. But unfortunately, I need 2 pieces of mail with my name on them, and I've got the one envelope that my birth certificate came in, but everything else was junk mail and not like applicable for a driver's license. So I gotta wait a couple more days until I can get something in the mail, like an electric bill or something that will actually work as proof that I live here. They make it freaking impossible to just get a freaking driver's license, you know what I mean? I just want to do the right thing here, people. I just want to be driving legally. You know what I mean? And it's raining outside, so now I can't go anywhere. I have like a whole list of things that I want to get done today, and my internet is screwed up because it's not getting a clear signal because of the weather. And so like I'm just damned if I do, damned if I don't. Today I can't accomplish anything. Shoot. There's a writing session with my bandmates and I later on today, so I'm excited for that. Hopefully I can put some ideas that I've had this week into motion, into an actual song, so we'll see how it goes. So I wanted to do some actual vlogging, just, you know, just shoot the shit with you guys and talk a little bit. Something that's been on my mind here a lot lately is judgment by other people. I'm sure that all of you at one point in your life or another have like felt judged. I've just been seeing a lot of things like this week on Facebook recently, a lot of things on Tumblr about being judged by your outer appearance and your own style, you know what I mean? And I see it in real life too, like some girl will walk by on the street and somebody will say, oh, look at her, she's such a slut, you know, look what she's wearing and stuff like that. And I don't know, I've just been not really personally faced with it, but I've just seen a lot of that going on this week. I saw this meme, and I actually posted it on my little hipster fan page. It's like a series of like comic book drawings, and you can go to my fan page and look at it if you want to. It's like this series of comic book drawings, and at the top it's got sort of a very masculine, chubbier girl, and there are speech bubbles coming from the other direction. It's talking at her saying like, why don't you be skinnier? Why don't you look more feminine? You know, like you could be so pretty and stuff like that. And then right next to it, there is a woman who is very like shapely and she's sexy and she's got a cute trendy outfit on. And the speech bubbles talking about her are like, oh, look at the slut and everything. She must think she's better than everyone else. Then a little bit further down, there's a drawing of a girl. She's in like a band t-shirt with like a flannel shirt over it. She's got the specs and like the stretched ears and the undercut, you know. And I caught this because the bubbles talking about her were like, oh, she thinks she's such a hipster, you know, she's just trying to impress boys. Of course I caught it because it said hipster, because I'm a little hipster. I feel like more and more in this world, you're kind of, like I said earlier, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Who are you trying to please, you know? Like, you can't please everyone, so why even try? I hope anybody who's watching this will just do stuff for yourself and just don't give a crap about what anybody else thinks. That's kind of the way I am. For most stuff in my life, I don't give a crap about what anybody else thinks. I said I was gonna start wearing dreadlocks, and everybody around me thought I was crazy because I had like this long, silky, gorgeous hair, and they were like, don't do that, I don't think it would look very good. But I did it anyway because I wanted to do it, and now people are like, never get rid of those, you know, they're so cool and stuff. So I'm just kind of like, you people, you don't even know what you want, you don't even know what you like, so why am I sitting here trying to please you? And I saw that meme, I posted it on my Little Hipster Facebook page, and then I was like, well, I wonder what people are like thinking today in society about quote unquote hipsters. I looked it up on YouTube, and there were some people out there who are like, I hate hipsters. And they were just going through a bunch of stereotypes, you know, they're like, I hate that they wear beanies. I hate that all they do is shop at Goodwill and act like they're poor, you know, when they have daddy's money. I hate that all they want to do is listen to independent music and blah, blah, blah. And so not only are people just in general impossible to please, but they also make so many crazy assumptions that aren't even true. If somebody wants to wear a knit stocking cap in the middle of July, maybe it's because they like for their head to feel covered. Who cares? Let them wear a stocking cap. When I go to bed at night, I always sleep under this big, thick comforter because I like the weight of it. Like, I like to feel the pressure of it on my body. It makes me comfortable. So maybe people are like that with their noggin. Maybe they like to wear a nice, thick cap. They like things to be tight on their head. Maybe they're not just doing it just to be a part of some sort of subculture. Maybe they just wear it because that's what they like. I mean, I would call myself a hipster, not because I like try to be one or anything, but just because I just kind of am one. You never know anybody's financial situation. Since I have moved out of my parents' house, which was 7 years ago, give or take, I've been dirt poor my entire adult life. It's been hand to mouth. So yes, I do all my clothing shopping at Goodwill. It's not to make some sort of statement about like, oh, look at me, I'm so hip. No, it's because I can't afford a t-shirt that costs more than $2. And I don't see the point in spending so much money on a brand new piece of clothing when I could just wait till somebody gives it to Goodwill and I can buy it for like $3. I don't have mommy or daddy's money. There have been some scrapes that I've been in before financially where my parents have had to help me out of them, and that's embarrassing because I'm a proud person and I like to be independent and do things on my own. The times that I've had to go to my mom and dad for money, I've cried every single time because it's not an easy thing. And so just to say, oh, look at that hipster, you know, shopping at Goodwill even though they have all mommy and daddy's money. No. You don't know anybody's financial situation, and you have no idea the struggles that they're facing. Oh, the whole listening to indie music thing. People can listen to whatever music they want. I really love independent music because when you find a good piece of independent music that you like, not only is it a piece of music that you can enjoy, but you also get that feeling of sort of finding like a hidden treasure you would have never stumbled upon otherwise. You feel like when you find something that you like from somebody that you've never heard of before, it feels like you're finding a diamond. There is an independent band that I love called Sky Harbor. The only reason I know about them is because I was working as a cashier in a gift shop in downtown Nashville. This was like the first year that I moved there. I was just working, having a crappy day behind the cash register, you know, and this group of young guys comes in and they were cutting it up, you know, like laughing, making jokes, having a good time, and they decided to actually make my day brighter by coming up and talking to me. The lead singer, I can't remember his first name, but I remember his last name was Fiore. He came up to me and he was just like, yeah, we're musicians. You don't happen to have guitar strings in this shop by any chance, do you? We have a show tonight and we need some guitar strings, you know? And I was like, oh, we don't sell those, you know? And I was telling him, I'm a musician too, you know, I'm a singer. And so we were just, you know, exchanging conversation like that, and he handed me their CD. He was like, this is the CD that's going to be coming out, and I hope you listen to it, I hope you like it. And so I handed them my demo, and I was like, this is me singing, you know, and I was like, huh, this looks interesting. And the album was entitled Stranger Things Have Happened. I put it in, and I loved it so much, and to this day, it's been years, and I've hung on to that CD, and I just play it over and over and over again. I listen to it all the time. Some of my favorite songs are on that CD, and I cherish it, and it's the reason, it's Exhibit A of why I enjoy independent music from people who are not signed and unknown. It was like finding a treasure. All that being said, I also love Lady Gaga. I love Sugarland. You know, I love mainstream stuff. And just because somebody is like really into independent music doesn't mean that they don't also listen to like mainstream stuff as well. So I don't get why we're being so harsh on everybody and why we're judging everybody so much. I feel like the standard is different for men, kind of, you know. I feel like if you're a woman in this world and you are not beautiful by society's standards and you don't behave in certain ways, you're screwed. You know what I mean? Because if you're not beautiful, you don't get any attention from anybody, you know? Like when I go out of the house and I look like crap with just like no makeup on and pajama pants and stuff, I get no attention from anybody. But the day that I walk out of the house and I'm like all done up and everything, I turn heads, you know, I get treated politely by people, you know, I notice a difference all the time. And so I do think that the standard is different for females. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. But yeah, I guess the whole point of this vlog that I'm doing, I don't know why I unquoted it. It's a vlog. It's an actual vlog. I guess the whole point of this is I just want to encourage all you people out there on the love train to just be who you are, because honestly, you can't please anybody, number one, and number two, nobody in this world knows what they want, because as soon as you do one thing for them that you think is going to please them, they want something else. You know what I mean? So be yourself. Be an individual. And yeah. That's all I have to say about that. I've been wanting to get that off my chest for a few days. So thank you for listening. I hope that you guys can identify, and I hope that what I just said is helpful to some people. So, on with my day I go.